why would a private label program like a bank work with an airline to provide the travel services? And these are some of the advantages the airline brings to the bank. Firstly, there's the brand, okay? The airline has good relationship with other travel suppliers. The airline also has an attractive brand. Most airlines have an attractive brand, but it's a brand that's associated with positive things, like seeing your family, going on holidays, okay? I can't say that every airline has an attractive brand. I come from Ireland. Some of the airlines there have a challenge, but basically, you want to position your program with the right partner. The third aspect of the airline brand is trust. So you put all of this together, you can see that airlines have attractive, positive, and trusted capability for the consumer. And if that aligns with your brand values, then it's a good choice for your program. Another advantage airlines have is that they're very good at accumulating members very quickly, okay? So, for example, Ryanair, I think, had about 2 million web profiles set up in the first year it offered web profiles, and that's in return for nothing. Customers were passing over their data to Ryanair just so they wouldn't have to type their data in again. There's no loyalty program there, okay? So airlines are good at accumulating members and at accumulating visits from multiple channels. So you're also seeing, when you go to Kulula.com, you can see that the Discovery Vitality logo, you can see the eBooks logo, and you can see the fact that you can benefit from being members of those programs. So the airline is actually going to deliver members as well. The other thing is that, as I mentioned yesterday, airlines are high touch. You have people on board the plane, you have people constantly talking to the airline. So it's another opportunity when the airline, your customer is talking to the airline, your customer is also engaging with the program. The other operational side of it is that the airlines are good at booking and managing travel. So banks shouldn't try to be travel agents, and airlines in general don't try to be banks. So to look at it from the other side, what does the airline gain from this part of the relationship? What do they gain from the program, be it banking or retail or finance-based program? Firstly, they do gain a lot of customer insight, okay? And this is a benefit that works both ways. Both the airline and the program will gain customer insight from dealing with each other. Okay, actually that was the previous slide. The next thing is that the airline are now dealing with rewarded customers. So the airline are selling products to a customer who is probably at the high point of their engagement with the program. They're redeeming. They're obviously happy about the fact that they're getting an award. This is not coming out of their cash. This is coming out of their balance, or it's some significant discount funded by the program. The next thing to consider, and we'll talk about the financial aspects briefly. In this model, where you're an airline and you're taking the points as payment from another program, you're not using free inventory or cost inventory. The program is actually buying revenue flights. So if you take 1,000 points in as a form of payment, you invoice the program for those points and you get paid for them, okay? And that's the relationship, the commercial relationship that you have with the program. The other aspect of that is that there's going to be a mixture of cash and redemption booking activities. So you're already dealing with a customer who's happy. They have, if you like, a budget of the virtual currency, but they also have a discretionary budget of their real currency. So now that you've used the budget in the loyalty currency to book flights, they have discretionary spend on things like hotels, on things like upsell. And the vast majority of redemptions are used for leisure, okay? If you're earning points even through your business activity, you're booking for leisure. So the upsell and cross-sell rates on this kind of engagement are way, way higher than just your typical direct purchases. Another thing that's worth mentioning is that you do have the ability to mix your distressed inventory into this channel, okay? So you're potentially getting yield that you would otherwise be cannibalizing your last-minute bookings. And the final point on the profitability, you're dealing with cash positive. So what that means is you're getting paid much sooner than you would in some other distribution channels. And I think if you put all of this together, you're dealing with effectively treating the program as an advanced sale channel, right? And we've seen, for a number of years, Aeroplan, for example, was the largest distribution channel for Air Canada. So really that's the way to look on these kind of program relationships. They are revenue, they are an advanced sale channel, and you do get a lot of cash flow up front compared to some other distribution channels. So final slide is we're going to take the program advantages for the program, we're going to take the airline advantages for the program and put them together. And you really get, especially if you can combine leading brands, so if you can combine the most popular airline with the leading banking brand or the leading health brand, you unlock a lot of very difficult to replicate benefit for the consumer, okay? And that's really the leverage you get in the marketplace. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.